So Uber just rolled out a new feature for women drivers. Now this is a preference feature where women riders can get women drivers and women drivers can get women riders. Now I'm going to break down this episode if this safety feature is actually a marketing stunt or if it's actually going to work. I'm going to break it all down, so like and subscribe. Let's see if Uber's women's safety feature is actually going to solve existing problems, or is it going to create some new ones? So like and subscribe, guys. Let's see what happens, and I'm gonna break it down for you. So first, let me break it down for you. Let's understand what Uber is actually rolling out. Okay, starting this month in LA, San Francisco, and in Detroit, women can toggle on the settings in the settings feature of their app where they can request female drivers only. Now, female drivers can also toggle on where they can get female riders only. Now that sounds great, right? Especially if you're a woman, female, however you want to say it. Well, here's the problem. Only 14 to 20% of all Uber drivers are actually women drivers. So what does that mean? That limits the playing field for those women drivers and the women riders. So you're asking for a service that physically can't exist at scale because of the low women drivers that they have, 14 to 20%. And in 2021 and 2022, Uber reported that there's like 2,717 sexual assault cases, with like 89% of them being women. So now, is this a solution, or are we creating a new problem? So let's see what it is for you. So as I said, this safety feature can be rolled out, or is rolling out. It can be toggled through the safety or through the settings in your app. Well, let's talk about what that setting is, how you do it. Well, all you gotta do is go to your settings and change your gender to female. So let's talk about Uber's verification problem, because it is massive, right? So right now there's like 80 Facebook groups. They got like over 800,000 members that are buying and selling Uber accounts. So here's the kicker. To access this feature, all you have to do is go to the settings and change your gender to female. There's no verification and there's no questions asked. So what does that do? That actually opens up the door to a whole lot of problems that actually are designed to help women, but they might actually hurt women more than they're gonna help. So let's do the math. If 50% of women want female drivers, but there's only like 14 to 20% of those drivers, the Uber drivers, are actually women, well, then this system is actually designed to fail. Lyft's already had this feature, and they had so many reports from women that they weren't actually getting women drivers, so they actually had to take just a normal ride anyways. So that means longer wait times. That means there's going to be higher costs because there's going to be a surge because you're waiting on a women driver and it's because you're a women passenger. And then it's on the other end, you're going to end up taking a regular ride anyways because you're going to get tired of waiting. So instead of expanding women's options, it's actually depleting those options. So it actually defeats the entire purpose of the safety feature because it's limiting the playing field. So if you're a woman and you're like, I feel safer with having a women driver, but there's only 14 to 20% of them, and then in your area there might only be a few and they're not working at a time, so you're going to wait, an hour to get home because you'd rather ride with a woman? Well, nothing you can do about it, but nothing Uber could do about it. So honestly, is this actually a good safety feature, or is this just like a marketing stunt to try to get more women to sign up as drivers? Because now women are going to have that false sense of security saying, oh, well, I can have only women passengers. I don't have to worry about guys hitting on me. And then when you toggle that setting in there and you don't get that many rides because some of the women don't know about this feature, so they don't actually use it, so then you're not getting regular rides because you don't know if it's a female or a male, well, that doesn't really help, does it? Same way with women. If you're trying to get a woman driver because you feel more comfortable because you're like, oh, all these guys hit on me or whatever, well, there's not that many in your area, you're going to wait for a long time. Why? Because they're not working all the time. And then when you need a ride, they might not be working at that time. They might take a break because they're a woman. They might have kids. So you got to think about it like that. So Uber's a new safety feature. Lyft's already tried it. It hasn't really worked that well. I don't think this is going to work that well either. I think it's actually going to kind of backfire because you're going to have those weird dudes that probably going to change the thing to a female, which honestly, I don't understand how that would work. So I don't really see how that could work. So there you have it, Uber's new women's preference feature. It's good intentions, but it's a terrible execution. Between fake accounts, the fake account loopholes, between harassment potential, and the basic math where you have less women drivers, well, is it going to actually fix the problem, or is it actually going to create new ones? Well, that's up for debate. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I had some people say, oh, it's done for us because now women can only choose women riders and drivers and all that. But honestly, a lot of women don't really care. They just want to ride at the end of the day. Most of them won't even really know this feature is there. They're only doing it in LA, they're only doing it in San Francisco and Detroit. And it's test market. It's only in a small market. They're testing it. Probably won't do that well. If it doesn't do that well, they're probably not going to expand it. Because at the end of the day, Uber wants to make money. And if they're losing rides because they have too many issues with this feature, I guarantee you they're going to get rid of it. Because why keep it if you're going to lose money? Then people are pretty much happy with it before. I mean, what's the difference with girls having a guy as a driver? Some guys hit on you. Well, I don't know. Some girls, I think, sometimes just think the guys are hitting on them just because they're talking to them. I've gotten that vibe. I'm not hitting on you. It's all business. Yeah, I like women. I've had some beautiful women in my car, but you know what? I'm not hitting on you because I'm taking you home or I'm taking you wherever. So I'm not hitting on you. If you want my number, you could ask me. Otherwise, I'm not going to ask you for your number. I'm not going to hit on you. But just because I'm talking to you doesn't mean I'm hitting on you. Some of your women, give yourself too much credit. You think everybody's just trying to hit on you when that's probably not the issue. So like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to sign up for Gridwise. I just want to break down this episode real quick, kind of show you guys, like, look, it's not that big of a deal. They're testing it out. Whether it really works or not, I don't think it's going to. I think it's just going to limit the playing field. Might sign up some more women drivers, but if they only want women passengers, well, they're going to limit their money making because they only have so many people to get, and those people would have to have that feature on even if they're a woman. And then probably most of the time it's not going to work anyways because Uber's going to be like, oh, we couldn't find you a women driver, but we found you another driver and you want them. And most people are going to say, I'm tired of waiting, and they're going to do it. Or they're going to try and order priority or upsell you on another thing. Also, it might increase a surge because you're waiting for that. Uber knows it. They're going to raise the price, so always remember that.